Welcome back to Finnegan's Farm, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and welcome back to our Workshop Wednesday. My name is Paul, and this is our team.
Hi, I'm Sean Keogh, and I'm the apprentice mechanic.
Hi, I'm Mick, and I'm the mechanic.
Hello, I'm Marco, I love to weld. This is Bruce, this is Blake, them is two best students.
Well, what's the story? I'm Kieran Russell, the apprentice mechanic.
Hello, I'm Carl, and I'm the one that has to make these guys look good.
Don't forget to like, subscribe to the videos, and comment what you want. Just put it in the comments list and we'll get back. Yeah. So, in for repair today we have the JCB Fastrac, the 4220. We also have the 860, the Jaguar there, the class self-propelled harvester. We also have our 240 case, the CVX. And we had one of the Wilson generators there as well. So over Calum here, JCB expert at this stage, Fastrac expert.
Yeah. Aye, 19 years is them now.
19 years? What age are you now?
19.
And we're going to change the oil on the hubs there. Very important.
Yeah, we did them at 250 hours here because especially the back hubs, it'll come out nearly black after that time, so it's well worth doing, keeping top maintenance.
Right. Fair speed on these machines when they're going, isn't it?
Yeah, there would be, and they'll be getting very hot on the road too, so it's important.
Because you'd often come in and you'd put your hand there on the hub and it would be warm.
Yeah, especially the back, you nearly wouldn't be able to put your hand on it.
Yeah, so we're going to do all 4 hubs here. So gear oil, just ordinary 80/90?
No, it's 85/140, it's a higher grade of it, so it's important to get the right stuff for the back of it too.
Right, okay.
And it's only after reaching the milestone of 10,000 hours too, so we're after doing the transmission on it too now, so after giving that a service.
Yeah.
And should be good to go for another 10,000 hours.
We're going to keep it going for 10,000 another 19 years. Alright. This must be your favourite job, Caleb, is it?
I think so. Well, I think the first while I started working here anyway, so I got the nickname Hand Pump because I was always doing this bloody job, so I think that's where I came from anyway.
Who would have nicknamed you?
Marco. Of course it'll be Marco with the nickname.
Yeah. That's Marco. So in Saturday's video you would have seen the 240 here on the row over there raising the ridges for the Brussels sprouts. Now the lads came back, little bit of an issue here with the wheel. This is the big tyres. Now we have these tyres on the 185 lash and we've no issue. On this one here we can see a little bit of rub on the inside of the mudyard. Now, while there is clearance, obviously, when the tractor is being driven on the road, up and down, the cab is suspended, but it's obviously hitting it here. So, what we do reckon is we're going to take the wheel off the far side. With the wheel off. And we can see here, there is a coil spring here for suspension on the cab. What do you reckon, Mick?
Well, we're led to believe that we can adjust the height of the lower land for the spring. If we can do that, then we can lift the cab by whatever we get here. An inch or two. An inch or two would do it, wouldn't it?
So an inch or two here would make a big difference.
Yeah. Well, but do it and see. Yeah. You can actually see the rubs there now a bit better with the wheel off.
Yeah, no, he's only slightly rubbing it, but
you don't want that.
When you're actually driving it in the cab, you think it's an awful lot worse. But it's anyway, it needs to be done. So we'll probably take this off.
I think so. Get it on the bench. Get a better look underneath here and see what weight.
Yeah, well, there is a locking collar on it there.
Yeah, but you can't get at it in there with all these air tanks now.
Yeah, so we'll take it off. It's supported there. Take that off. So we have our FG Wilson generator in for. We're going to do a service on it, and we're also going to set the tappets. Now, they do suggest just to do a tappet check after 2,500 hours.
Right, we're just over that now.
Which we are just over it there now. The purpose, Mick, of setting or resetting tappets?
You need valve clearance, because if your valves go tight, if you don't have the clearance between the valve and the rocker, you'll burn out the valves. Because the valve is kept slightly open, you'll dump compression on that cylinder, and you end up burning the valves if you have the hot exhaust gas that's going out past it.
Right, so on the Perkins engine, would it be something that would have to be done, or all engines?
It doesn't suit the John Deere's, and that we've I don't think we do a head gasket or something like that, but other than that, no.
Yeah.
These seemingly do need it though.
Okay, so we're going to, it's a matter of taking the rocker cover off and
set her up on compression number 1. I have it in my phone from Jamie.
Right, okay. Now the other issue we have here is
swing around there.
The amount of oil.
Well, it's washed off now.
Residue. When we took this off, this was completely covered. The rod was completely covered in oil. So we're not quite sure. We thought initially it was front seal.
Front seal, yeah, but looking at it doesn't seem too bad. My suspicion is it's rear seal. If you should come around here, Carl, if you look in, we haven't washed in here because I don't want to get water into the generator. But if we look down here on the bottom of the bell housing, where just behind the flywheel, that was very oily earlier on. And you have a fan here, and this is unusual. The fan doesn't draw the air in, it blows it out, which left the intercooler here and the radiator plastered. You can also see on the fan it's black. That's part I hit with the power wash. That should be pure white. Okay, with age it'll dull a bit, but it's plastered now. Every time you touch it, you get tired.
Yeah, even doors, anything here that we touch, we're just covered in oil, and even if you put your head down into it at all, you kick out.
I even see there a place I missed. See there, Carl? Right in here, just there. That's the whole rad was that way, stuffed.
Yeah,
well, sorry, intercooler.
So if anyone has any comments on to what may be causing this, we reckon it's the back seal that's maybe creating a little bit of a leak in the oil, and then the fan then is blowing it.
Blowing it through,
and blowing it out. But it's quite ideal. But we'll have the rocker cover off, and we'll show you there, setting up doing the tappets on the valve clearance and that. Right, good. So we also have our 860 class self-propelled harvester in, going to Silage there next week. So we just said we'd run through it there, any little problems we had. Did you come across any?
Yeah, so we took the header off, we'd looked through our crop rollers, and we had a bearing gone on the Neos one to the naves on the, I think it's called a kidney box is the name for it.
Okay.
So we had a bearing gone on that and a seal as well, so we had to go into that.
Yeah, so we've got a complete set of bearings and seals. Once we had it open, it was probably just probably the proper thing to do, at least then we know.
Right, it was right.
And then what has pickup then? We had a few tines in the pickup.
Yeah, a few tines and bangs, and that was about the height of it on the pickup. Just had a quick look at our naves and whatnot, and grease up everything, oil our chains, and that was about the height of what we had to do, really.
That's not a bad deal, actually, that's your son. No. Get the big one.
We looking well at workshop Wednesday then, makes you what?
Hey.
So me and Mick cleaned the gearbox and cleaned all of our bearings and changed them all, as well as our seals. So here we are now, just finishing putting it back together. So as you can see now, we're just putting the bolts back in here now with the impact gun and finishing it all up.
Should we be ready for road?
I should.
Or ready for the field, maybe?
Well, it should be.
So in for repair we have Bruce the dog here. He has some obsession with water. We're not just quite sure how it come about, but anytime the power washer or any water is running, he's in straight away. Loves an old drink, this dog does. I don't know where he is, but. So we got a great response to last week's Workshop Wednesday, where we had the safety 3-step tractor check, and we asked anyone to comment there if they had anything to add to it. So look at, I mean, there was some great suggestions there, and for anyone that actually put one in, we do have one for everyone who made the suggestion there. So if you want to send your address and air code there to our Gmail below, finnegansfarm@gmail.com, we will get one of these out in the post to you. So just like to thank everyone again. Safety is very important at any time of year, but especially around silage season there, we just like to heighten the awareness there. So thanks to everyone there for all the good suggestions. So that's it for this week's Workshop Wednesday. Don't forget to subscribe to the videos there. You will get a notification, and it is free. Also, if you have any comments there, just put them in the comments list below in the box, and we will get back to you. So from everyone here at Finnegan's Farm, we'll see you all next Wednesday.